We'll get the guys going. I'm going to have to really think about what we do against Japan now. That's going to be an interesting problem. Nice. We've got stuff. We've got stuff coming in. Let's also just go and take the new capital over there. Heavy tanks just go south. The Gangxi clique has capitulated. That's not good. It might put... Okay, so that's gone. Excellent. Tsardom of Bulgaria asks for control. Absolutely not. Denied. Right. Perfect. Perfect. We need a moment of chill now. So we can actually... This is all done. It's not. Who's this? We don't know who this is. That's very curious. I don't actually know who owns that. Or how or why. Are we at war with you? I'm guessing we are not at war with you. At war with Britain. Okay, those guys are fine. Let's just knock that out like that. Okay, so. Good. The orders have cancelled. An offer from Russian exiles in Serbia. Following the establishment of the Serbian Government of National Salvation in our recently occupied territories, a few white Russian emigres have offered to aid in the creation of a Russian protective corps which would aid us in protecting factories and government buildings in occupied Serbia, as well as help suppress Chetniks and other resistance fighters in the region. Should we employ their aid? Create the German unit. Joins the German Reich. And Boris Scheiften joins the German Reich. So, we have no need for it. We get command power, but resistance plus 10%. I'm going to say yes, because I don't think that that's a particular problem. Right. So, let's just pause the damn game here. German Reich grants Bulgarian occupation. No, it doesn't. As previously agreed by the German and Bulgarian governments, the German Reich has ordered the transfer of control over territories claimed by the Tsardom of Bulgaria and currently occupied others, which will henceforth be administered by the Bulgarian government. They have no right. Owner and controller of... They have no right. Bulgarian occupation granted. It was part of the bargain. Just a minute. Where's the oil at? They can go to hell if they think they're taking this. This is mine. This is all mine. And I want that to be made completely clear. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Right. Let's get building infrastructure here. Get maximum oil production on. Whack that to the top. I seem to be getting absolutely hammered for consumer goods factories now. So we need this oil. And if Bulgaria thinks they're taking that region, I don't know if that was the region, but if they think they're taking that region, they can damn well guess again. Because they're not taking that region. Does that help if I do? It does not. It was that one, though, so... We need more oil. That's the one that's going to make the difference, I think. And can we do anything? We can always seize gold reserves to sort the factory issues out. If we have to. Right, okay. Is there anything that we can do to improve? Yes, we can. Develop this. Let's develop that. We need the oil. And then we're good here. What's this? Unassigned. Oh, these guys. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Let's put them into a new garrison army down here. We'll colour these guys yellow. And in the recruit section, we're just going to take this off and drop that down to 70. And speaking of which, we'll probably put these guys on holding ports. There's not many to hold, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. Right. So, the German theatre up here. We're going to need a front line of 5 armies. Let's cancel this. So let's take one of our more offensively minded forces. That's absolutely full of war heroes here. Put them in there. This guy's a good one. He's got good stats. Okay. A front line right across there. I guess our next plan now is war with the USSR, right? I guess it is. This will be a bloody nightmare to fight out. Let's make sure we get that as well. So that's our first objective. We can have a naval invasion going from up there, which would work really, really well. In that case, we're going to need to plan for that and build up ports and rail infrastructure up there. So that's a plan. That is, in fact, the thing that we need to be doing. So that's under garrison now. What were we doing? Where did the Marines go? Just remind me. Oh, yes. Yes, we're going to go and try and clear that out. I think we might go Operation Green and occupy Ireland, because they can go to the Allies. So let's put a force on there. You guys have got nothing else to do. Should I put them somewhere else? I could bring the mechanized over, and that would be absolutely fine. And we'd rampage through there. We would rampage through there in no time. Yeah, let's do that. So this particular force, hold in reserve for the time being. Let's go. Oh, you got promotion. I'm going to go with breakthrough. The Knight's Cross. Right, let's go. Kind of probably need more guys in this. We'll go Operation Green. We'll take the place. It's going to be a thing. Am I short of anything? Still light tanks. That's going to be fixed fairly soon, though, I think. I'm not going to spend the military factories because we're going to break up the Empire a little bit soon. Possibly. Right, that's all looking good. Don't know what that business was with Bulgaria. Do I need to worry about Japan invading me? Let's hope not. Things are looking good. Things looking very good. So let's take Fader von Bock's cavalry. Tell you what I should do is create another 24 mechanized units. This is going to take a little while, and that's absolutely fine. Not 24. That would be a bit insane. But these are going to go in there. Nice. Okay. If we can't get autarky on the next focus change, then we will go for Operation Green and invade Ireland. Advanced heavy tank chassis. Excellent. So I need to... Let's go amphibious tanks. I've been wanting these for a bit now. And we'll start working that up. We'll go for, I guess, infantry tanks works for that. Very, very good. Manpower is light tanks we're short of. Resistance to occupation. I don't want to look at this. There's quite a bit in Paris. And Norway's looking a bit spicy at the moment. Europe is okay. Luckily. But yes, there are some places that don't like us very much. I wonder why. Tell you what, shall we... No, let's not do that, because if I then... The reason I've got so many military factories is I've held these places. If I then disperse them and put them in as Reichskommissariats, you know, puppets, we will lose access to the military factories, and I'll have to rearrange my entire factory production scheme, and I hate doing that, so we shall maybe not worry too much about that. Research finished. The homing torpedo. Very good. Pause. Why can we not do this? Are we not producing enough oil in Germany? That is insane. Oh, I was going to start building railroads and stuff, wasn't I? Right, okay, we need to do that as well. What does that do? Dockyard construction, military factory construction. The last thing I need is military factories. So over here, let us go for... Yeah, that'll help with the Marines. Let's get the Navy side going a little bit. How are we doing for oil, though? I mean, seriously, right? We're pulling out 133. Is there anything we can do for getting that up? I honestly don't know. Other than the resource extraction and the infrastructure bit. We're not producing a lot of oil, which is one of the issues that we have. Naturally, we're not. It has gone up a bit, and we are about to produce some more. But don't make me go and, I don't know. We get the USA oil, that will be instantly solved, won't it? That's all done. Right, let me get railroads on here, because railroads are going to be an issue. If I'm going to do a naval invasion from up here, it's going to be an issue. Right, let's try and upgrade all this to bring maximum supplies up to the north. Is this when we find out that we're not even actually connected properly? Don't know, can't see. We're not connected across there, are we? Don't know. Is the question, is the answer. I'm just going to build this all the way down to somewhere that looks like it connects up. Right, okay. Connected. Do we need to bring some more? I'm just going to build a sodding great big port up there to get naval supplies in. Can we not do that? Can't build one there. Is that maxed? It's level 1. Wouldn't let me do it, so I'm not to worry too much about that. Right, let's get some stuff in there. Because we're going to put like a shit ton of divisions up there to form a naval... Oh, it's finished. That's why then. That explains a lot. A prototype available. We want quieter engines. Less fuel-consuming engines. I'm going to go for that one, I think. This is for our submarine special thing, right? That we're working on. Can we do both? Oh, I guess we can do both. Now what's it telling? Oh, we've got a research to click on as well. Let me go for... I need to get this. This will get us a bit more efficiency gain. And we're developing the oil field, so it'll help on that as well. Fuel is not looking as clever as it used to be, so... Yep, go on. We're going to take that. We're going to take that right away. So, a little bit late. We're planning the invasion of the USSR. What will help with that massively? Having some mechanized stuff. Then, you know the way we do this. They don't really look like... Oh, you know, god damn. We are going to have to... We are going to have to upgrade our supply network hugely for this, aren't we? I'm going to try doing it. That's going up nicely, actually. That's very, very good. Wrong one, by the way. It's that one. So if we click on like this, and we click on upgrade bottlenecks, it kind of annoys me that I can't immediately see where it's building stuff. But all along the front, we upgrade our bottlenecks. And we just deal with this. There'll be a whole load of new building. And also, let us just put... Let's put a great big port, increase the naval base there and there to allow more supplies in. And I have a feeling this might not be connected up properly, is it? Let's bring it down to there. Why? You see, you click on upgrade bottlenecks and it doesn't seem to have done it. In fact, I can't see that it's added anything. It has added things to the list, just not where I expect them to be. So we'll see what it does by itself. And I'll try not to care too much anyway. So let's click on these guys. Make sure max motorization. Change that up. That will require a load more trucks and trains. But that's absolutely fine. We can live with that. All right. Very good. We've got stuff coming on nicely now. An agent killed. He was in the Soviet Union. Oh, God. That's because the automatic repeat failed. Now, is that... No, he's okay. He's okay. Just that one guy got killed on it. So we need to do the next preparation one. I thought we'd done all these, but clearly not. Or maybe we did. Oh, it's done. Okay, that's maxed out. Excellent. Excellent. So we leave a guy in there, and we start putting people on. Can we see who's on this one? So we've got him and him. That's that guy. And I do not recognize the other one. So let's take some of these and start beating down the resistance. Like 49% there. Let's get that stopped. You're safe to take elsewhere. I saw some in Paris. Yeah, let's go stop that. And out of those two, I can't remember if I've set them orders. It shouldn't show them up there, I think, with nothing, that they're doing nothing. Because if we actually look at this... Was it the guy that died? Because that's him. Oh, let's change him over. Okay, I see what's happened here. I put him onto something else. Right, that's fine. So him and him are busy, which means he's free to go and stomp on the resistance. I'm going to guess Norway. We've got anything over 40. We've got a few up there. Let's put some anti-resistance in there. Okay, we need to work on that, definitely. Whew, it's a hard and stressful time running an empire. All right, let me see if my Marines are ready to go over here. We don't have naval supremacy. Why not? You don't actually need it in there. You know, someone said if you hold down Control or Alt, you can actually click this line. I don't think that just pings it. I don't think that... No. Okay. It doesn't. Someone said they'd seen these lines being redrawn. I don't know if that's a thing. Soviet Union access is good. That's good for them. Can we do this? It's just because it's going through there. Have I actually got any... I do have ships in there. All right, so what we're going to do is cancel this fleet's entire orders. Oh, I see there's points to spend. So, a loading drill master for torpedo cooldown. Thank you very much. I will take that. And let's put this guy with his 22 subs patrolling around here. Because that, believe it or not, is the only region that we need to sort out. Right, let's bring you down to Tobruk. Actually, let's cancel all orders and bring you to Tobruk. And when you get there, I'm going to wait till they get there, we're going to put them on strike force or patrol in that region. What would there be there? Romanians? Could be a British fleet, but where would they be anchored? Don't know. Is the simple answer to that. Oh, can we do? Where's autarky? Yes! I'm glad I looked over there. This is a massive one. So this is going to be huge for us. It's going to... Look, watch this. This... Where the hell am I looking here? I'm looking at the wrong one. This, right, is going to go down massively. And it's what we absolutely need. Right, brilliant. These guys have arrived. So let's put them on strike force in there. Currently repairing Dern. Yeah, cancel that task. Strike force. Hopefully they'll see something. I wonder if you could assign naval bombers to support... Pretty sure you can't, but you should be able to. I guess the fleets could be working all over the place, so... Sultanate of Muscat and Oman has capitulated. Oh, Italy. Italy's getting involved. Nice. So I'm going to have to watch out and make sure Japan isn't doing any shady shit. We just need to sort that out. And why it's gone like that, we don't know. Tell you what, let's cancel that order. Can we remove that region? Hang on. Click on you. Remove region. Are they actually... They weren't even doing it. Okay, I must have misclicked. That explains why it wasn't changing. And then we activate that. And then we don't matter too much about naval supremacy there. And then we get the fleet out. And we put support naval invasion there. And then job's done. Now then, this isn't the best fleet yet. We need more destroyers in there. I don't care that they can be upgraded. So let's take those guys. Drop them in there. We need more screen ships. We're going to be moving towards putting some light cruisers in there. They'll be far better for us. Everything else is looking good, though. Right then. Construction 5. Let's get that because we can. We can recruit a new operative. Anyone will do. We're not too fussy. And then we just need to wait for the Marines to turn up. Here they come. Nice. We've made some great progress today. We really have. Storming across Europe. Sorting out the German economy. At the expense of now staring down the Japanese. Which we'd rather not be doing. But, I mean, it seems to be what's going on. Let's bring you guys over. Just going to put pause in there a second. Still showing that they've got a medal available. Yeah, I don't see one, so... Let me go for... You know what? Let's do that as well. An attack order like that. And they should storm through. Absolutely storm through. So, is America doing that badly? Japan has pretty much got all this. China, I think China will fall. Has India left the British Raj? They have, but they're still in with the Allies and fighting, so that's cool. What happened over here? So we got this place. There was nothing there. Let's bring our guys out of it. Well done. Another fantastic invasion. This is the invasion of Cyprus. Yep, I think so. We'll take organization. So the Marines are just so good. Right then, the next trick is to start working across the Atlantic. And that's our first objective. So, naval invasion, please, from here to here. And I suspect we can just click on just go. And then as soon as we get naval supremacy, that is fine. So let me take the fleets out of here. We've got these guys. Don't need to be patrolling there anymore. We'll stick you on... Stick you on here, I guess. Whoops. Patrol that region. And the strike force guys... I guess cancel all orders. Sail over here. And we'll give you a job when we get there. Right, nice. So we're looking to complete autarky, then we're going for Ireland. And right now, there's nothing else absolutely critical. But we... Wow, Britain, the British Empire has fallen apart. Has it? I guess it has. It looks like its constituent countries have broken away. Wow, that went up pretty quick. That's gonna be a problem having all them guys together, right? For supply. Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna string them out like that. They can all move in there and they can train up. They should be fine. Dispersed industry. Pretty much completed the industry tree apart from the rubber one. Let's make sure we've got now I need to go and design a new heavy tank, don't I? I'll wait until we've got the armor and stuff. Not that it'll make much difference, I think, but... And then we'll create it. I'm quite happy with my... Am I, though? Am I really? Let's go and see. We've got points to play with this. Let's go and design ourselves a new heavy, and we can always add this in later. That's all looking good. We've got 1,000 of these boys in stock. Let's change this. So, we're looking for... we want the advanced heavy tank chassis. Right, let's create a variant. We don't have presets on this one. Interesting. Right, so we want max speed plus 20%. That's not a bad idea. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can do... Oh, it's going to be slowed down by the other stuff, like the super heavy howitzers, so might not be the ideal thing. We can afford the chromium. We can definitely afford that. Right then, big heavy turret. 3-man turret. Great big heavy gun. The improved heavy cannon. Radio, always needed. Special modules. Sloped armor, because we like it. Special modules. Fuel drums. And screw it, I'm going to put additional machine guns on. Right, what's reliability is excellent. We could upgrade the armor. I don't see there's any need to... This is the King Tiger. The new King Tiger. That was the Lerva we made, wasn't it? So we could... The armor's going to be massive. What about the engine? That's still over 100% reliability. 7.8 kilometers an hour. I'm going to do it. I don't know. It's not a lot of speed. But we've got one hell of a... We've got a hell of a beast of a tank there. We'll go for that. And I think we can probably get some gun upgrades on that. So we'll do that as well. Okay. Autarky achieved. This was the big one that we wanted. So, we have finally achieved our ambitious goals of becoming fully self-sufficient. Our nation has become abundantly rich with natural resources, which will only strengthen us further, making us unstoppable. So, construction speed increases, dockyard construction, factory output, all the rest of it. Consumer goods factories, down to 0. The one we wanted to see was this. That should reduce, I think. I think that should reduce almost immediately. Let's hope so, anyway. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be up there. So, excellent. That is a huge achievement. Military factories. What does that give us? Oh, that's if we're on total mobilization. I don't think we want to look at that. We're going for Atlantic naval bases. I think we were, so let's pick that up. That's awesome. So at this point, we can return countries that we don't particularly care about and get rid of those resistance problems. So Hungary is 1. It's somewhere. Oh, hang on. It's under here, isn't it? So we're going to keep the oil for now. Let's develop that. Invest in Turkish state. Let's press censorship. We've got the points for this. Okay, so we're looking for create a collaboration government in the United Kingdom. Don't think we want to do that, do we? Here we go. Reichskommissariat Großbritannien. That would cost us a lot of factories. If we don't need to do this, I'm not going to do it. Bowman and Marin? Where is this one? Let's have a look. Improve Alfred Rosenberg's trait up to 10 times by consumer goods factories factor. What the hell is that? Establish the general government. This is something new to me. Okay, I wasn't looking at these. Right, okay. It does what then? Losing one of the puppet states under Alfred Rosenberg's jurisdiction will weaken his trait. It becomes owned and controlled by general government. Who does? Or Krakow? I don't think this was what I intended. I don't think this is what I thought it was. Okay, so I can still release people as puppets. Norway wouldn't be a bad idea. That would solve a lot of problems. Do you know what? We don't actually need to do that whilst we've got such massive manpower reserves. So we can worry about that a little bit later. And when resistance proves to be too much, we can do it then. Yeah, I think we'll do it then. It was mainly to sort this out. Now that looks a whole lot sweeter, doesn't it? That is considerably better.